Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. This is Joe Crow. It is Friday night. I'm your Dragon Con co-director, and I, here's the thing we're going to do. First of all, let me also introduce uh, our little friend, my co-conspirator, Mr. Gary Mitchell.
That's right, everybody. It's me. I'm here. I'm the one, the trollty, the trust, the hustle. That's right. The director of classic economics.
I can't see you, Gary.
That's right. You can't see me.
I legit, I actually cannot see you.
Wait, what? No, what? Hold on. Oh, there we go.
Hey, it's Gary. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the American Sci-Fi
Random time.
Classics track. Hey, look, there we are. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it's Friday. Clearly, Gary and I have very active social lives.
Incredibly active. You could say they're reactive. Radioactive?
Radioactive, definitely.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Gary. Do we have a little bit of news that we'd like to share with the people?
Yeah, Sting's retirement match is actually going to be happening at the Greensboro Coliseum at Revolution in January. And I am
excited.
Very, very tempted to go because that's pretty much my hometown. And
it's Sting.
It's Sting's retirement match. Flair, unless he says something else stupid, is going to be there. A&W is pretty good right now, so it's a once in a lifetime event to see a legend end in the ring. But was there something else?
There was one thing. There was one thing.
Yeah, piece of mail, right?
Small thing. We got a letter from the Dragon Con overlords. The Grand Poobahs.
Very grand. Very poobah.
Who sit above. I'd like to read some from the letter, if you don't mind.
Please do.
I'm not going to read the whole letter. I'm going to read just a portion. We would be delighted for you to return as directors for the 2024 show.
There's going to be a 2024 show?
Yeah. That's big news. It's 2024. This is happening. Oh,
Dragon Con? They're going to have another Dragon Con. Every time I worry.
What up? I am so glad they sent us the letter letting us know that they're going to do Dragon Con again. Is there something else? Oh, we're also coming back as co-directors of the Dragon Con American Sci-Fi Classics track. This is a thing that is actually happening.
Yes.
In 10 months, 9 months.
Don't ask me to do math. It's close to Christmas.
I don't know.
Well, let's see. January, February, March, April, May. We may do this. June, July. 9 months? God, 9 months. We got to start planning in about 8.5.
8.5 months are going to go by like that. And we're going to be right on top of it. What would we even do if we started planning early? Early.
Yeah.
Say like months in advance or anything of that nature. That's not really our thing.
Yeah, I think that would rob us of our je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
Yeah,
Much like the American Dream Dusty Road, he might say that we have a little je ne sais quoi.
Indeed. And if you're a je ne sais quoi for more than 4 hours, please consult your Dragon Con app.
Please consult the Dragon Con app, Daddy. It's I've lost my train of thought entirely. It's Friday. Why? What are we doing? I'm
Ah,
but all of our lots of our fellow directors at the
mhm.
Dragon Con, our letters started coming in the mail. I'm very excited for us to all be back to see all of those guys doing their tracks again is going to be awesome. And we are super excited that me and Gary
Mhm.
are doing cool things again. And our friends at the Needless Things, our friends at the Christmas Con panel
Yes.
are clearly going to
Oh,
find more weird stuff for me to eat.
yeah, Joe,
I
I already found something and sent it over to Toastmaster Dave. So I'm pretty sure he's going to hunt what I found down for you, because not only was it horrific, it actually came with the quote of "Every day we move further away from God's love." So to use your own phrasing, Joe, you have no idea. I am. I have to say, I am at times very sad that I was not at the original Christmas con because I was on another panel for another lesser track.
Mhm, mhm.
But that means that you took that hit, and I am eternally grateful.
The thing is, I took the hit, and now I keep taking it.
Yes, right in
What
the
is happening?
shorts.
I I I took the hit the first time just completely at random. I said, "Hey,
Hmm.
you know what? Let me try the things." And now, because I survived both times,
Hmm.
now it's a thing that I'm doing.
Yeah. So we have more than one person watching us right now.
I am
So
shocked.
yes, yeah, no notice. Hey, with anybody watching with no notice makes me happy.
Guys,
Um,
once again, the American Sci-Fi Classics track people come through.
mhm. So I think we should first, the few people who are watching, throw a comment at us. What would you like us to see? What panels are you looking forward to? We always do our anniversaries. We are definitely doing another lock-in,
At least one.
at least one. The lock-ins are very, very good.
Probably three. We do one Thursday, we could do one Friday, Saturday,
Hmm.
or one of those nights is booked with our pal Dave and the Needless Things crew doing
Hmm.
a big damn game show. If that's happening again this year, and it may be, we don't know
Yeah,
yet.
I'd say it's at least 70 to 85% chance that we
Yeah,
are getting
yeah.
that the big damn game show shall return. Um,
If they've already said that, then for sure. Yes, I'm
um,
very on top of things.
we also, I think, are due to its popularity, we should definitely be bringing back with Mr. Kevin Cafferty the 120 minutes night. Oh, speak
Oh my
of.
gosh. There it is, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah. Now, I got a request from several people during the dance,
Mm.
during the 120 minutes dance party. Could we have this a little earlier? Because we're all the same age. Why are we up this late?
Because we refuse to admit that we're this age.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah. We have officially looped back around to from retro to niche to back to retro, I think. Um,
But that was a blast. We and we resisted doing dance parties and such for so
mhm.
long because everyone else did them. And what I heard from everyone else who did them was, They are a hor- they are a baffling ordeal.
Yes.
And so that's why I stayed away. But this one, it started out as a polite panel, and then we just
Hmm.
sort of we just said, let's start dancing.
Yep.
So I
It
think
went
that worked
well.
out.
Yep. And if we get enough demand for it, maybe we'll do a Headbangers Ball one night.
Ooh.
Because, Headbangers Ball in the 120 minutes, they were, or an Alternative Nation. It would
Yeah.
be,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
but we also need to figure out, some of you 90s kids out there, we need to start catering to you folks. We need some suggestions from you guys. So, um, please join our clubhouse. Send us suggestions.
Join the clubhouse. This is what we like. We like to get my favorite thing. I like so many things about the Dragon Cons, about
Mhm.
being at the American Sci-Fi Classics track. I love new people who we've never seen before, who get there and see the shenanigans that goes on and go, okay, this is where we're staying.
Oh, yeah.
This is our place. And I like just introducing people to it online. Like just the other day, just yesterday, somebody in one of the Facebook groups posted a thing about Automan. And I jumped
Yes.
in and said, well, let me tell you, it just so happens Automan and Manimal are in the same universe. And then
That's right.
they were like,
There's
what? And I was like,
we could do a whole panel on the Manaverse. Manaverse? Because there's Automan and then there's also Nightman. So maybe it's
Nightman,
just the Manoverse.
the
Manimal,
superhero,
Nightman. Yeah. And
the
Nightman and Automan. It's all man.
it is. Oh, it's all man. It's the Nightman, the superhero saxophone player,
Yes.
and why not? I mean, the sax is it's a delicate instrument and
It
also
is.
tuneful.
Mhm.
Um,
And
but
should
so
be played while wearing a tank top and a heavy, heavy chain, according to the Lost Boys.
please,
Tim
guys,
Capello. Respect.
so close to seeing him merely a week ago with our
Hmm.
friends Ryan Cadaver, his band. I guess
Neon. It was Neon Warlords, if I remember
we are
correctly.
such good friends with Ryan. He counts as two people.
Indeed.
What did I say? But yeah, Neon Warlords, great band. Check them out.
Yeah.
And also they performed with Tim Capello from Lost Boys, and
Yes.
like a week before that show happened. I'm trolling the Facebooks apparently, like I do, and somebody posted a thing and said, "Hey, a Lost Boys meme."
Hmm.
Like you do, like your music saved me. That's a fun one
Hmm.
with Tim Capello. And I said, you guys know, he's going to be here like in a week. And I got ding, 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 comment, comment. What? Seriously? What? I'm like, guys, is it my job to make sure that awesome things are happening? Apparently, yes.
Yes.
I
It,
hope.
it is indeed our job
I
to,
think it
to,
is.
to take people to the awesome.
I hope that tons more people filled up that club to see our buddies, the Neon Warlords, and Tim Capello. This may be a question for Ryan Cadaver. Is it the Neon Warlords or
I
just
think it's just
Neon
Neon
Warlords?
Warlords.
Okay.
All the material I've seen is just Neon Warlords. It's
Okay.
the Casket Creatures, so they get the, and so there was not a spare one for Neon Warlords.
You get one.
Yeah.
At least, Gary, at least they went with the standard band name
Hmm.
format. There are multiple people, so it's plural.
Right.
And please, please, whenever anyone, if you ever see Hootie and the Blowfish complaining about people thinking the lead singer's name is Hootie, you did that, Hootie. That is
You
your
did it to
problem.
yourself.
You named yourself Hootie and the Blowfish. The format of the band names is if you are something and the something, then the lead singer is the one thing, and the everybody else is the other thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, just look at, it's Paul McCartney and Wings. It's,
Exactly. The
Dave
Wings
Matthews Band. Dave Matthews.
the band that belongs to Dave Matthews. There is a person named Dave Matthews in that band.
Yeah. So obviously it's Hootie.
Yeah, and that's I know he's got a very fine career in the country musics now, but
Although they
under
just
his alleged real name,
yes.
but Hootie.
Yeah. Although and I've seen just Hootie and the Blowfish is going on tour again, so maybe he's hung up his spurs.
He's hung up his real name and he's going back to his assumed identity.
Exactly.
That,
look, every few years
and the holograms.
Yeah. Every few years you just gotta Hootie it up.
Don't you?
Were we bringing back Sci-Fi Court this year? We retired it last year.
Court was out of session for the past couple of years. And I think we ought to do another session this year.
All right.
I think that enough time has passed us by, and there are always plenty of movies in the lexicon for us to, for the various attorneys to attempt to defend. But that can happen again. I think we still have the robes.
That's true.
We still have.
Can we get a new wig?
Hang on. I'm gonna go make sure. You wait right here.
I'll wait right here. So, people in the comments, are there any particular other panels you would like to see come back? I see that we get one vote for the Muppet fights, and apparently a panel called "Hey, Get Out of My Mind." I can only say that I am out of my mind already. That's why I do this. Oh, there he is. Maybe.
One of our two robes is
in need of a dry cleaning.
It's the Nature Boy Ric Flair's robe. It's the judicial attire for classic Sci-Fi Court. And the other robe, your robe, sir, that you generally wear, the robe made famous by the Macho Man Randy Savage, is actually being borrowed currently by an actual pro wrestler.
See, that is the vermicelitude that we bring to the classics track. We don't just bring a wrestling robe. We make sure it's got actual wrestler sweat in it.
Oh, it does. He made the mistake of wearing a Macho Man T-shirt to the show before he put on his wrestling attire. And I said, you know what? I have for you that you can borrow. And he goes, whoa! But when he saw the Macho Man robe, it was so. Yeah, he's worn it to the ring. It's awesome.
Nice.
Sci-Fi mullet. Somebody wants us to bring that back.
Yes,
we can do that.
We gotta get Tegan back. Tegan, if you're watching, I hope you're watching. We need you back at DragonCon. You are sorely missed.
Sorely missed. And here's the thing. Tegan, I know Tegan loves DragonCon. She just hasn't been here in a few years. If you don't want Tegan, I mean, I'm addressing Tegan right now. Tegan, if you don't want your legacy to only be the Sci-Fi mullets, then you need to come back and do more things.
You've got to come up with another panel. Maybe
Right
about
now, Tegan's the mullet lady.
yeah. Maybe she should just move from mullets to equestrian and talk about sci-fi fantasy horses, and then she could still use that horse.
That's true. And there are plenty.
Oh yeah.
We can talk about horses.
Mm-hmm. Yo, um,
Comet
you
the
know,
Super
we
Horse.
could Comet the Super Horse. There's Trigger.
Not really a
What
horse.
was the name of the horse from Briscoe County Jr.?
Oh no, putting me on the spot. I look, we're the Hootie references. They're going to keep coming. Uh,
Oh, yeah, bad horse. Bad horse.
oh
He's bad.
yes, I do not remember. I'm hoping somebody
Oh,
else will remember it or Google it. I feel like it's cheating. I'm gonna Google it anyway. I don't care. Briscoe. That's right. I'm gonna be on some kind of watch list if I type in Briscoe County Junior horse. I found an actual horse named Briscoe County Junior.
nice.
That's great. Okay, Comet.
Ah,
Comet was Briscoe County Junior's horse.
that was a
And
fine horse.
I appreciate the equestrian person who named a horse Briscoe County Junior. Thumbs up to you, sir, or madam.
Yes.
We're super pumped about this. We're excited about everything. Everything getting started. Obviously, we're not ramping up full speed it yet, but it's happening. We're pretty sure it was gonna, but hey,
Yeah,
now we got confirmation.
we do, and we had to share that with all of you because we love you.
Wait.
I think my there
This
for
is
Michael Faulkner and Michael Bailey and Rachel Bailey.
yes, Rachel Bailey. This is for you.
Yes, and
We
Rosalind.
have Mac and me is taking a vacation. It's taking a break. It's on a break.
Thank God. Yeah, well, we only showed it 16 years in a row.
Yeah.
Everybody last year got this. We did this the sweet treat of the extended edition.
Thank you, Chris Cummins, for the extended edition, where the kid who almost dies like 7 times in the movie, where he actually dies. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for you. I mean, Mac is like a magical creature. It's fine, but
Yes.
can I say this, Gary?
Mhm.
For this is a little bit of a shout out to our buddy Kelly over at American SF and Fantasy Media. But Resident Alien, have you seen this show with Alan Tudyk?
I've watched 4 or 5 episodes. I keep meaning to get back to it. It's just there's so much to watch.
Oh yeah, and that is a good thing. That is a great thing. I got into the Resident Alien and just said, I'm just going to finish it. I'm going to go sit through the whole thing. It's 2 seasons, and they're working on a third. But they make ET references throughout, just jokingly, because Alan Tudyk is an alien, and he claims that ET is real, and he hates him. Like they have professional jealousy. But in one of the closing episodes of the last season, one of the final episodes, he rescues another alien, and on the soundtrack, as they are escaping, they play the Heartlight song from Neil Diamond that he wrote, that Neil Diamond wrote for E.T. that they didn't use.
That's great.
Ooh.
Oh, there's probably not enough. I was just thinking, we have to do Sci-Fighters again. And I was wondering if we could have a Diamond, Neil Diamond days or something. But he's only been in like 3 movies, and in 2 of them, himself.
Yeah, jazz singer versus, himself from that movie with Jack Black in it?
Yeah, Saving Sarah Marshall, or what
I think
was the other
so.
one?
I think so.
Something, yeah. Now, but
But we have so many options. And
yes,
as far as anniversaries go, I know somebody popped up the Transformers for sure.
mm.
We'll do a Transformers anniversary panel. We could um look.
Deanna, do you mean now or at con? Because that's two separate times. Because unfortunately, Dragon Con does have the no costume is no costume rule. So,
Yeah, that's true.
um,
By the way, everyone watching, I see you looking over my shoulder and admiring my single of.
oh, Starship.
I just put that there just because I just didn't move my desk in front of the classic track banner that you see behind you, but wanted everyone to let everyone know that nothing's going to stop us now, Gary.
Nope, nope. There is no stopping us.
Movies that can't. Oh, thank you.
That is Kevin Cafferty.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah.
Joining the
Kevin,
club.
will you, yes, Kevin, will you please confirm that you will be once again DJing for the 120-minute dance party? Because you did it once, now you're stuck.
Okay, so
So,
really,
yeah, so we were going to look at those movies there. Now, man, I remember seeing Johnny Dangerously in the theater. That's
yeah.
because I'm old.
Okay, here are the things. Let me see how many of these I saw in the theater. 1,
Hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Spinal Tap. Love it. Repo Man, I did not see in the theater, nor did I see Cloak and Dagger. Everything else. Nope, didn't see Dreamscape in the theater. But when it came to VHS,
Mhm.
that was
Yeah. We should probably do a panel on the VHS video store era.
that we would have to we'd yeah. I didn't. I had money in 1984. No,
Yeah, but it was in $1984, which wasn't a
it was
lot.
in $1984, which meant like movies were what, $2, $3. Look,
Johnny Dangerously is such a fun. Like this is a. I forget what the caliber was now, but it shoots through schools. that line doesn't age very well these
not
days.
really, but Joe Piscopo is handicapped. He's psychotic with the sign.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. You only made. My mother put me on a sci-fi classics panel once. Once.
I love it. I love it. You fargan bastage. In Canadian, $3 in 1984 was 1.89.
I think it was loonies.
Loonies, yes. I'm very excited to. I was in the same country as Deanna for about 2 hours a few weeks
Oh,
ago. 3
they
hours,
let
maybe.
you in, and then they let you out.
Surprisingly, they did let me out. They didn't want to let you in or out, Gary, a
Right.
few years ago.
Anybody wants to hear that, Stormy, find me a Dragon Con and bring me some pie, and I will be more than glad to
You know
regale
what?
you with the tale.
You know what, Gary?
Hmm.
Why don't you tell that story right now?
No, they gotta find me.
Okay. Well, because I was gonna
We gotta give them a reason to come to con, Joe.
finally.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna,
You
while
need
you
to.
were telling the story completely sober, I was gonna drink some Tennessee moonshine.
Ooh, a little bit of the good stuff.
That's good stuff.
Is it smooth? You know, when I was a kid watching people drink on movies, and they always do that smooth. I was always like, "It doesn't seem smooth.
Yeah,
Why do they
well, why
talk
would you
like
say
that?"
smooth? That's not very smooth. And that was not smooth.
Yeah.
In fact, it was. Does my sister work for customs? They told me that I didn't. Here's what they said to me. They said, "Oh no, we don't need to stamp your passport as you cross over." Hmm.
Hmm.
Which really,
Yeah.
what that means is it gives the guard plausible deniability. I don't know
Yeah.
how he got in.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's
I
known to
will
me.
just say, as a little bit of a preview of the tale, if you are going to go through Canadian customs, one, don't do it through the number one smuggling point between America and Canada. And two, when they ask you if you have anything to declare, don't just say everything I own. They get suspicious.
Not a fan of that, are they?
No, don't be suspicious. Don't, don't, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be
I don't
suspicious.
know where that comes from, but it's stuck in my head.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Mm. Uh, so, let's see. So, Sci-Fi Court's probably coming back. Sci-Fighters is definitely coming back. We're doing
Sci-Fi
some
Court.
logins.
I should say this. I told the irregulars that we're going to do that because it kind of requires a little bit more work other than just winging it like we do. But what we like is, like a little PowerPoint, like put on a little presentation for
Hmm.
us, the judges, to judge whether, how serious you are about defending this thing.
Oh yeah.
Uh, uh, Always good presentations that we have. We've always, uh, I have been twice when Gary has done defenses. I have been rendered immobile from, dare I say, guffaws and twitters,
Yes.
titters,
Hmm.
not twitters.
Titters. No.
So
Well,
good.
yeah. Well, one of them, the reason why Edward Hyde is so much better in the movie version of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I remember
Mhm.
that one burst you quite well. And then to coin a phrase, and then the lovely defense of with King Manimal, which again I just love how everybody got so mad. It's like you're cheating. I'm like,
Because I didn't know.
I, I had completely forgotten until I rewatched the movie to defend it, and I was like, oh
Uh,
God, I win, I
yeah,
win,
yeah,
I
there
win.
it was. And I think I may have told this story in public at the con, but hey, Sarah, one of my favorite things was a few years ago. And I say it's one of my favorite things. Everything is one of my favorite things at Dragon Con.
Mhm.
But a few years ago, I'd let this manimal thing kind of get out of hand even by then, a few years ago. And a person who I don't remember from the audience goes, "Hey, did you know he was in Falcon Crest?"
Mm.
And I said, "First of all, yes, he played the Falcon. Secondly, I said, thank you, Gary. Secondly, I said, are you testing my knowledge of Manimal?"
Yes.
What?
I mean, you're the only man I know who owns the McCorkindale version of Trivial Pursuit. Yeah, instead of the little round thing with the pie pieces, it's a panther head, and you have to put little panther pieces in it.
Right above me. Just to make, just for inspiration as I'm working the Black Panther,
Oh, there
which
you go.
is which is just slightly less realistic than the panther prop they used in Manimal. But
Yes, all hail King Manimal.
thank you. This came from I think the Jumanji movie.
Uh,
I don't ask questions. I see a Black Panther toy. In
you
addition
want to
to
take a
Black
black?
Panther toys, and I get them. Thank you. If you come at the King, you best come. Look, they were like, yes, and again, if it's you and
Mm-hmm.
you're actually listening to this, I apologize for being as over the top as I must have been. I don't think he's listening or watching.
Yeah, I doubt they've even thought of us.
Probably not. But if so, great. Welcome to the clubhouse again. But if not,
We're glad to have you if you're here. If you're
we're
not here,
always,
we're glad to not have you if you're not here.
yeah, we're glad to have anybody, even people who think that I didn't have all of the manimal knowledge already gathered. But I appreciate you asking or
Mm,
offering. Keith, he ain't never getting that mac and cheese back.
nope. Well, at this point, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want it back.
Probably not. Probably not. So, I
Oh,
mean,
and Sean, since you asked earlier, we're just kind of riffing. We got the official word that we are back as your directors of the classic
mhm.
track, so we're just kind of hanging out. Mm.
Here's the thing. It's Friday night. Neither Gary nor I are working at this hour. And it just so happened that we got the letter today, and I says, Gary. And Gary said, yes, Larry. And I said, quit talking to Larry.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are. Anyway, we're I don't get a chance to say this very often because Dragon Con is such chaos, such wonderful chaos. And I don't get everybody gathered up in one place, except in panels that are when we sell that son of a gun out, which is great. But
Mm-hmm.
Gary, and I don't want to speak for you. I will though. We, the American Sci-Fi Classics track is the most fun thing. One of the most fun things that I get to do every single year with Gary, with everybody that I get to do stuff with. This is the kind of thing Dragon Con overall and American Sci-Fi Classic track specifically is the kind of thing I wanted growing up and did
Yes.
not have in deepest, darkest Alabama. And I think that I'm not patting myself on the back like Barry Horowitz, old school wrestling reference. You know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm patting everybody on everybody's back because I couldn't do the whole thing by myself. We have got volunteers. We have got our incredible staff people, but everybody who's ever been on a panel, they always bring it 10 times out of 10. We
Mm-hmm.
do the kind of panels that are the kind of not just panels, our table readings, our movie showings. We do the kind of things that we would have wanted to go to
Yes.
had we not been the actual directors of the track.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the
I
best thing.
Yeah, I can still vividly remember you and I, well, when we heard the announcement that the previous director was stepping down, the two of us getting together, going, "You think we could do this?" It's like, I want to do it, but I don't want to do it by myself. And you going,
No.
I think that, and you going, I was thinking the same thing. And then we went to our good friend Kellen, and she said, "No, don't do it. Run away." And did we listen to her? No.
Are you insane? It's just the connectivity with the realms of geekitude
Mm.
is the best thing about all of this. And if we, in anything that we have done, um, gave you guys watching out there a few minutes of a break from whatever hellscape you have you are dealing with, then
Mhm.
we hope we've done that. That's because it's certainly for us. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's not just that. It's an outlet. It's a catharsis. It's an outlet. It is a just every cool thing.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
I
I love getting to entertain like-minded nerds.
yeah.
And just there's nothing like seeing that entire room full of people and having them look up to me and go, "You thought that was a good thing to say? What's wrong with you?"
when we There's so many moments that I loved. One of I keep going back to one of my favorite things. It's
Hmm.
all my favorite thing. The poster of the game. And when
Yes.
you would call it out this last year, the abject pain
Yes.
on the audience members that got the joke when they were just, oh, every time you would say,
Every time.
boom, you just lost. Great.
Yeah. Well, I did it here's the thing, and this happens so often with us. I did it once and it got a reaction, and that meant I was never going to not do it again.
The worst thing you can do is encourage us.
Yes. Love you
Thank you,
too,
Sarah.
Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. It's
Hmm. Yep. And until it becomes an actual thing, you can look forward to more theater programming from us on the Classics track and everywhere else we can stuff it in. Uh,
yeah.
everybody, yeah. Um, but let's see, we got some other, because we're gonna do the anniversaries, and like
Yes.
always, we're gonna have more ideas than we have time.
Always.
So in the new year, once we get past the holiday season,
Hmm.
everyone can count on our little Thursday get-togethers every other week,
Yeah.
I believe, to return.
We'll get
Joe
back
and
and
I
do
have
a
been
few more of
talking about
those.
that. We needed a little bit of break after con, but
Like after con in 2022.
yes. But we're ready to bring it back. I know that we're planning to do another table read very soon.
As a
We
matter
did
of
for the
fact,
turkey drop.
in a
You
little
want to
bit
go
more
ahead
than a
and
week, we'll be taping our second holiday table. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, we're doing the Charlie Brown Christmas special. It's gonna be fun.
indeed.
It's gonna be great. We love doing those things. If we could do right now, our buddy Kevin Cafferty is the guy who helps make those happen. And
Hmm.
if we could do one of those a day at Dragon Con, I would do it.
Hmm. I
Um,
think we're gonna do one at con, and it just occurred to me, Joe. Should we pick a sitcom and do one of their very special episodes, like the one where from Family Ties, where Michael Keaton did heroin? I think it was one episode or something.
and and they were playing a board game, and Michael J. Fox shook the dice and threw him as hard as he could and took out Tina Yothers.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's what we should do. We should do the very special episodes. Uh, Kevin, since you get those scripts together for us and you're watching, congratulations, Hunt.
we almost did, and I'm not giving up on it. The technology may just not exist at this point. My name is Alex. Oh wow.
Yeah, that was actually a really intense episode, if I remember correctly.
The
But I'm not sure that works as a table read because it was pretty much just Michael J. Fox.
yeah, I
But
don't.
it was a very good, very special episode.
But I don't know. I don't know. Deep dive into Blossom.
I understand that's actually still legal in Alabama.
It is. It is sadly. Uh, but we almost, what I really wanted to do was the He-Man Christmas special.
Ooh.
And the technology may not yet exist for us to, because as Kevin Cafferty told me, there's like 100 speaking parts, but
Yes.
like 93 of them only have one line.
Hmm.
But when that became an option, when we started thinking about it, I literally on the way home from work just practiced my Skeletor for the interview, and I didn't even know if I was gonna. Yeah, I was just I was just driving home going. Today is Tuesday, merman. Why have you not wiped your feet? Wipe your feet before you come into Snake Mountain, merman. And I don't know how close that is. Maybe not close at all. Look, a work in progress.
Yeah.
You're seeing the backstage area. This is
Yes.
it's
Very
it's
backstagey.
it's happening. It's gonna happen. Maybe I'll just do the Skeletor voice during the Charlie Brown. Skeletor with the
I don't want to feel good. I want to feel evil.
Thank you, Gary. You got it.
Oh, Mr. Rosado is putting his dibs in for the Skeletor. I see.
We should all just be Skeletor.
Yeah. That's it. We should, whatever table we do, we all do it as Skeletor.
Just Skeletor. It'd be like a one-man show of Skeletor, but it'd be like 6 of us just doing Skeletor.
Mm-hmm.
Because Skeletor would not want to share the stage with anybody. Because everyone is. I'm not going to try it again. I feel bad. That was smooth.
That's the key. You have to throw your hands up. And He-Man. Yeah, He-Man. Yeah. All of a sudden, Edward G. Robinson is Skeletor.
Yeah, it's like, where's your Messiah now? See? Top of the world, Ma.
Yeah, let's not do a table read of the greatest story ever told, or let's not do that one. We could, although we could do the Ten Commandments might be fun. I want Moses.
Good times. And I was very happy. Thank you. This is good. I like this, Sean. I love it.
Yeah, I like this Sean. He amuses me.
we get our best ideas for each Dragon Con at Dragon Con, at the previous one, and then in the weeks after. So by the time we actually start putting things down and planning them, they're like 7 months old and they have time to marinate. And then we think maybe they're not a good idea, and then we do them anyway.
Yes. The marinating is important.
Yeah. I'm very happy. Last year, I did just a silly April Fool's post. And one panel got so much traction that we said, why don't we just do it?
And we did it.
It was a panel called Just Yell Out a Show for an hour. And they did. And you guys met the challenge. And I believe our friend Tony Ann has a list of all the shows that we got to within an hour. Our friend John Hudgens was the ringmaster for that delightful piece of business.
Yes.
But so many things we could do. So many things that we just aren't going to have time to do. But we're working on it. We'll fit it. We'll fit these things in. We'll do panels in the middle of panels. We'll do mini panels before the actual panels start.
Yeah, we do that.
We have done that.
All right, and he's here, so let's the latest cult of DragonCon. Hi, Sherman.
Hi, Sherman. It's Sherman's fault.
Yes.
He did this. He did this to himself
Yep.
when he did not recognize
Oh,
his friend of years, Sue Kisenwith.
all right, Joe. I have to. This was just sent to me, and so let's see here. I'm going to share screen. See if people can see this. The official Falcons crest. Hi, Sherman.
I love it. We may have to get stickers, buttons. I got a lot of problems with you people, Sherman. That's great.
Yeah, we will definitely have a badge ribbon, I believe.
We're gonna have to, and they'll say, "Who's Sherman?" The strangers will, and they'll be like, "You don't know who Sherman is?"
Yeah, we'll just say it's another DragonCon cult.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. It's what happens. There are so many DragonCon con cults.
Thank you. There's another one. And the All Hail King Manimal cult may just be me and Gary and the smattering of people. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And give credit where credit is due. Mr. Rosado did the High Sherman logo there, so
so good.
He is quite the talented man, that Rosado.
One of these days.
Mm-hmm. But if there are things you guys want to see, definitely come to the clubhouse, leave a message, send Joe and I a message directly.
If you have an idea, leave a comment on this very comment section of the thing you're watching right now. And it's very likely that we may do it. We've been known just as well, in addition to the just yell out something for an hour. One of our irregulars, Tony Ann Marini, probably jokingly suggested a panel, and I put it on the schedule that night, and we did it.
Yep. Tony Ann, our official, what is it we call it? The card?
Or boss.
Yeah, the boss. The card boss.
She's just the boss. She's the boss.
Yeah. But for all of our different sci-fi things, or when anything where there's a big cue card that we need to be written down,
she's like the card calling boss. Her the boss, that answers the immortal question, who's the boss? It's Tony Ann.
Absolutely. Well, Tony Ann, Tony Danza, you, sir, prove that they're not the same person.
Exactly.
Have you ever seen Tony Danza and Tony Ann in the same place? No, you have not. Think about it. Why? Think about it. Think about it.
Are you thinking about it?
I'm thinking about it, and it's making my brain hurt.
You feel this? You feel him? This is what, yeah.
Oh, and we definitely have to talk about the 40th anniversary of Dune, the David Lynch Dune, that is, the Sting in tiny blue underwear going, I will kill him!
The spice.
The spice must go. Through
Butter
apparently giant worm people.
We could sit here for another 3 hours, but we don't have to. We'll just come back and do more of these pretty soon. This is a blast. We have gotten so many dadgum comments from you guys. Thank you. If I haven't said it, thank you.
Yes.
I probably have said it. I'm saying it again. Thank you.
Yeah. We only intended to do this for about 10-15 minutes, everybody.
We were gonna just come on here for like 10 or 15, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do the wrestling gags and then say we're back and then tap out.
That was it. Tony Danza was supposed to be Tony Danza from Hood. Tony Danza said no to that idea. Was that the only thing Tony Danza has ever said no to?
Probably.
Danza. Mm.
Now I'm seeing Sherman floating around in that Baron Harkonnen outfit, and it's making my brain hurt.
Sherman, you've got your cosplay plan set for next Dragon Con. Look, you've got 9 months to make it happen, Sherman Burris. Baron Harkonnen. We'll call him Baron Shermkonnen.
There we go.
Baron Har Sherman. It was sitting right there from Baron Har Sherman. There it is.
Sean has come through again for us. Hi, Sherman, Manimal style. Which is the best way to order when you're at In-N-Out, by the way. In-N-Out Burger is you get it Sherman style. Manimal style.
I'm changing already. I know the secret of man and animal. Man.
Yeah. The secret is you don't get a full season.
we gotta mix it up a little bit. I think we're gonna do TV shows in addition for maybe for classic sci-fi court or for our lock-in shows, because Super Train apparently is a show that we forgot about until our buddy Chris Cummins mentioned it, and now I'm, dare I say, obsessed with Super Train. So
Super Train is wild. But I just had an idea, Joe. What if one of our lock-ins is the Jumping the Shark episode of Happy Days?
Oh, okay. Like that. That'll be like the aperitif.
Yes, an aperitif.
One of my favorite things. I keep saying that. Arrested Development. Henry Winkler was on that show. They went to a dock at one point in the. Oh, that is an obscure wrestling reference. Thank you, Kyle. But Henry Winkler, they go to a dock, and there's a shark that that someone has caught, and in the scene, as the scene ends, Henry Winkler just hops over the shark.
That's clever.
Amazing.
That is very clever.
I would like to thank you, Sherman, for that. I didn't know this until like yesterday when some excellent person posted on our Classic Track Clubhouse. The song "Batman Cries" is on Spotify.
Yes.
I can neither confirm nor deny that I've listened to it 7 times.
Well, careful, Joe. Then it'll end up as your most popular song in your Spotify Rapper.
Just like it's Batman Cries, and then I think it's going to be Batman Cries.
Manimal theme song.
Half of the Dolly Parton Rockstar album, which I've been listening to, and then the Jim and the Holograms theme, and then various probably pro wrestling things. Look,
yes,
I'm a professional.
It's research.
Can I do this? I want to go invite everybody. If you're watching this and you like driving long distances, unless you live in North Alabama, come see us at the Gadsden Mall in Gadsden, Alabama. I'm the announcer of a lovely little program called Spartan Pro Wrestling. I'm the announcer and the general manager, which means the bad guys just yell at me for 2 hours. Road trip down there and come see me. I the other day was recognized in public at a Winn-Dixie grocery store by a fan, and my poor wife and my poor child and my family are never going to hear the end of it.
Now you're famous.
I'm Winn-Dixie famous. That's the best kind of famous.
Any day now, Bravo will be coming to you for their new reality TV show of Gadsden Wrestling.
They better.
Get your Spartan at the Spartan. While Joe listens to Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton is the best of the.
That's it. That's your new ladies babyface, soon to be champion, Dolly Spartan. Someone needs to do that.
Put her in the helmet. Oh my gosh! In fact, Derwin Dixie. No, it happened. This is a thing. And he was so excited. This guy. He said to me. He said to me, "I missed the show last time, but we're coming in 2 weeks, December 9th, 2023, 1 week from tomorrow." He said, "We're coming to that show because it's my wife's birthday."
Oh, jeez.
And she said she wants to come to Spartan for her birthday. And I'm like, you bring it. You bring it. We're over the top. It's happening. What is...
There you go. There's your new baby face. Soon to be women's heavyweight champion of the world.
I can make that happen. We can 100% make this happen. I love it.
But yes, we were supposed to stop this 45 minutes ago.
We were. We haven't.
Joe tried to end it 5 minutes ago, and I wouldn't let it go.
Look, guys, this is just the best thing. We had no plans on doing. We were just gonna read that small letter for like a paragraph, and braggadociously, I was going to say, I have a bit of poetry that would celebrate, that would honor our production of our announcement of what we're going to be doing for the next year, our announcement, our celebration of us returning to direct the American Sci-Fi Classics track. It was a poem, really, and here are the lyrics. Trick, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that get to my head. I don't care. Gary and I paint the town red. Thank you, Doja Cat.
Doja Cat.
That's all I got for you.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you. Please return now to your previously whatever you were doing on Friday nights. I don't know.
It was obviously not as important to this because you quit that to come here.
Whatever it was, clearly you were like, nope. What I'm going to do is see, hey, those two idiots are talking on the internet. Thank you guys again. Gary, thank you always.
A pleasure, sir. I am looking forward to being your unindicted co-conspirator one more time.
Also, Gary, your expert beardsmanship. I'd like to compliment you on that. I'd also like to point out that for an hour and 3 minutes, no one has said anything about the light wisps of beard. I've been growing this for 4 days.
We see, that's why I make sure mine is good, so that between the two of us there is balance.
There's got to be.
I shall give a shout out to Dr. Mike's Shaving Emporium, where I get all my fine shaving accoutrement.
We got to get a sponsor for the American Sci-Fi Classics track. Dr. Mike's Shaving Emporium for everyone's shaving needs.
Yeah, we treat your follicles as if they were our own.
Follicles is a fun word,
isn't it? It's one of my favorites.
How much of
right up there with accoutrement?
Accoutrement is a better word than
Yes.
follicles. Gary, thank you. Everybody watching, thank you. We need to just ambush you guys more often. We have
Yeah.
gotten so many people that have just been hanging. Maybe we'll do this. Maybe we'll do this on Fridays.
Maybe. Maybe.
I'm not
Maybe.
gonna say. I'm not gonna say I ain't doing nothing. Look, if I'm not booked general managing a pro wrestling show, the one thing I guarantee I will do is sit in front of a computer.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We're gonna return you guys to whatever it was you were doing. Kyle's got to finish the dishes. He got the dishes done. Okay, the dishes are done. Dishes are done, man.
This is done.
Stop or my mom will shoot. 1987. I don't know if that was the actual year, but that's where the quote's from. Wait, that's not from Stop or my mom will shoot. That's what was that movie? Oh my God, the babysitter's dead. I don't think that's the actual title.
No, that's Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead, because the kid throws the dishes up and shoots them with his. And he, thank you, Facebook user.
Kevin Cafferty, once again, coming
Thank you
through.
again. Kevin Cafferty, who is always in all of his internet doings, is right there on the spot with Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead notifications.
Indeed. Kevin Cafferty, supplier of jelly babies.
Thank you, guys. We will see you very, very soon, and we'll do more fun things. This is what we do for everybody at the American Sci-Fi Classics track, but especially from me and Gary, because we're the ones here right now. Thank you.
It's out of control, Joe. It's out of control.
Make
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
What's happening? What's happening?